Hello everyone, I am Super Mario Sonic Lover, and we are doing Crash Bandicoot for the PS1.
Our first PlayStation game for the channel, I might add.
Yes, we still have Kirby and a whole bunch of other stuff to do, but screw it, it's PlayStation's 20th anniversary.
My idea that we do it for this game, that we do it for the occasion.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, like, I've got a lot of memories about Crash. Although Crash 1 wasn't my first one. I started with 2 and 3, but when we get to those, I'll have a lot more to say. Either way, this guy was pretty much my childhood.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I actually didn't grow up with 2. I started with 3, and then I kind of went back to 1, but back then I never owned 2 for whatever reason.
I have a story with Crash as well.
And what is that?
I grew up with the second game, and then it got broken by somebody, some kid, I don't remember his name, and I got mad at him. So then I went out and I bought Crash that I thought was the same one because I was a young kid and didn't know any better, and it happened to be this one. So that's how I got the first Crash game, and then I got the third one. So I started with the second game, then the first game, then the third game.
There's a significant difference between like 1 to 2 and 3.
Yeah, I like them all though, but I would have to
Yeah.
say the second and third one are the best.
Yeah, the sequels are so much better. Not that there's anything wrong with Crash 1, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, anything that is wrong, they did fix in the sequels.
Yeah, there's nothing like super wrong with this game, it's just the sequels are much better.
That's usually how games work.
One-
Sequels are better.
One thing I can't stand in this game though is how the game like saves. Because unlike in
Yeah.
unlike in 2 and 3 where you can save whenever you want, you have to find like these like tokens in stages which will send you to a save like bonus room.
Yeah, the ton of tokens.
Yeah. And what kind of like confuses me is that it says the game saves when you get a gem, but it doesn't say like how far you got into the game. So for say you could be like on the third island, and you didn't save like midway through the second island. But you got a gem in the third island, but that doesn't mean you'll go back there next time you play. You have to go to a tournament bonus room to do that.
Yeah.
Which is
I can...
yeah, it's really confusing. That's just weird design.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's also worth noting that even though this is a PS1 game, you can view it in high def. Even though, in this case, why would you even want to unless you really want to see polygons in 720?
Yeah.
Why not? I have played all 3 of the Crash games, but I have absolutely no memory of this game at all.
Yeah, like this is the one I played last out of the 3.
There's no nostalgia for me for this game.
Same, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, I played this game second, but I have no nostalgia for this game.
It's a fine game, but yeah, going back to it, it hasn't aged particularly well. It's still a fine game to play, but it hasn't aged as well as the others.
Like, I'll watch videos of the second and third game, and I'll be like, oh, I totally remember that. But then this video, or like this game, I'll go back and I'll be like, I remember none of this.
I'm going for all the gems, by the way, because I'm a masochist.
Yep.
Like, I don't remember Crash's girlfriend.
Yeah, well, she was only in this game, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know that.
I think that's because apparently parents got angry about her appearance.
Yeah, that was.
Spyro!
Yeah.
And Spider-Man!
And Rayman.
Rayman.
Yeah.
Spider-Man? I can understand Rayman and Spyro, but Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's a good game.
Yeah.
But this is actually being recorded off of my PS3.
Okay, that makes sense. So wait, like, as in, like, wait, the original disc or PSN? Because I forgot.
PSN. I did. Well, the thing with me, like, I had the original copies of Crash 1 and 3, and a PS1, but my dad sent it away, so I don't have the I don't have the original copies anymore. Actually, well, I do have Crash 3 though. I rebought that at a convention,
Nice.
and I also bought Crash 2, but I had to rebuy that on the PSN store because for some reason the one I got, it always froze during the the ruins level. So yeah, I couldn't continue.
We need to play Spyro. I totally have the third game.
I only played the second game, and that was about it.
I played all three. I could easily record them.
And I think one of the Crash games as well. That I bought at a yard sale.
I can't wait to record Crash 3 though. That's my favorite in the series.
Yeah. And since we are talking about Crash, I do remember like a couple years back, there was this rec center I used to go to, and they had Crash Wrath of Cortex there. And when I played it, I instantly got Crash 3 flashbacks.
It was funny. My sister actually bought Wrath of Cortex just because it was Crash, and we didn't really know what to expect, but you know, it's a fine game.
Yeah. Oh, like some people say like it's okay compared to the original Crash trilogy, but I mean, I think it does the job well.
Especially considering it's like the first attempt by Traveler's Tales and their only attempt. It's not bad.
Yeah, it was developed by Traveler's Tales, not Naughty Dog.
Yeah. Which, you know, for a first attempt is pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of like the death routes don't really feel like the actual stage is a challenge anymore. It's just like, okay, let's see how many nitro boxes we can put.
You missed 3 boxes.
Yeah, we can't get that yet. We need. We need a green gem. When we go back to like gem color gem specific locations, I'm just gonna cut like straight to it, so we don't have to see the whole stage again.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Jacob, do you have anything else you want to add on Crash?
Sure.
All right.
Random bit of trivia. The voice actor for Dr. Neo Cortex, not for this game, but for Crash 2 and Crash 3, Crash Team Racing, and Crash Bash, maybe?
Maybe.
Is the voice, or...
Yeah, that was a fail. That was a fail. I had to leave that in.
is voiced by Clancy Brown.
Better known as the voice of Mr. Krabs and Lex Luthor.
Yes.
I don't know what I was doing there.
So, in other words, Dr. Neo Cortex is Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting
What
to
the
hear.
heck?
What's that?
Also, Roger Bumpus is in it, which is the voice of Squidward.
Oh.
But
Wait, who does he play in Crash?
additional voices.
Oh. So no one important.
No one important. Just additional voices.
Yeah. Just side characters.
I guess I should say this now. If you want to get the gems in this game, you can't die.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't like. You have to pretty much beat the stage in one go if you
Yeah.
want to get the gems.
You know,
Thank-
I always thought of... No, you go ahead.
Thank.
It's a great troll.
If you couldn't.
Part of me is glad I didn't watch a lot of the Raws ahead of time because of stuff like this. I remember you told me stuff about this, but I'm glad I didn't watch it all the way through because that makes it more funnier.
Yeah, I had way too much fun editing this. But yeah, I like how the 2 and 3 it fixes that every checkpoint saves the amount of boxes you broke, and there's only like specific levels where there's a death route where you need to like not die until you get to that part.
Yeah.
You know what I find interesting?
Hmm?
And I really probably shouldn't find it interesting because it really isn't. Crash and Spyro are kind of competitors, or at least were.
No, they kind of were.
Yeah, kind of,
Yeah.
but they were friendly.
Yeah. From the like kind of like Naughty Dog and Insomniac were like kind of like we're kind of like a friend have kind of like friendly rivals
Yeah.
developers.
Yeah, because
But-
you can. Wait, what's
Two of the voice actors that were in the two separate games worked together on
Oh.
the same show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tom
Listen.
Kenny was Spyro.
Yeah,
Ah.
Tom Kenny voiced Spyro, and Clancy Brown was Dr. Neo Cortex.
Ah.
Both on the second
Oh.
game, second and third games,
Yeah.
Also,
which
I
I
just
find that really funny.
want to
Yeah, that
point out, break all the boxes yourself because the boulder will jump over them.
I like voice actors, so I know a lot of stuff on voice actors.
Yeah, I do like reading up on voice. I do like voice actor stuff.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown was on the Flash TV show as well.
Yeah.
But speaking,
okay.
of which, in like Crash and Spyro games respectively, you can fight like put a button command and stuff like that in, and it'll give you like a demo of like Crash 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew about that.
Yeah, the demo code was how I played Spyro 1, but that's the only way I played Crash 1 was through the demo code when I still had my copy of Crash 3.
Yeah, because
And it was still like, and it was also back when I first discovered cheat codes. So I'm like, really? Really, there are cheats? I
Yeah.
didn't know you could cheat in the game, so that was like all new and wondrous to me at a very young age.
yeah. It's like back then I always wanted to play Spyro 1, so I just kept on playing that demo.
Does anybody even use cheat codes anymore?
I
I-
don't know.
I usually don't unless it's something like Rayman where the game is like ridiculously hard. Because
I will admit I use them on Grand Theft Auto sometimes when I get bored.
well, that's an open
Oh, yeah.
world game. You have a right to just mess around.
Yeah, similar. Being like, and you can use cheats in Retro City Rampage also, but by doing so, it kind of you can't save the game anymore.
Can't save the game?
Yeah, using cheat codes disables the save function until you restart it. I know it sucks.
Fish!
Yeah, but I mean, like that game is chock full of 80s and 90s pop culture, but we'll get more to that when we do that game.
There's so many playthroughs we need to record.
Yeah, there are. Which we will get to, hopefully, once we get ourselves back on track.
Yeah, which will hopefully be soon. This level style comes back into, but it's a lot more fast-paced, I think.
Oh yeah, the jet ski levels.
Yeah.
Jet ski levels.
Yeah. This level theme does come back in Crash 2, but like, for majority of it, like you ride on a jet ski. Like, wait, like you can't do that. Like, I just know like you can't do that. You can't do that crouching. You can't do that that slightly higher jump where you crouch down and then jump in this game.
No, you
I don't
can't.
think there's a crouch jump. I don't think the slide isn't in it either.
No,
in this game either.
I know the slide's not in there. I thought that like the crouch jump was.
Oh no. Basically, all you can do in this game is jump and spin.
Okay.
Jump and spin.
Yeah,
New
jump and
from
spin, man.
Hasbro.
Jump- I wouldn't be surprised if they made that.
Man.
Jump and spin.
Jump and spin the game.
In stores now.
I don't know why I stopped here.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Why did you?
What? Huh?
I think I was. I think I was checking like the recording, and I forgot to edit that out. But I was just like, screw it. I'm not uploading again.
Look! It's very maybe racist
Boss character.
boss
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
you need. All you need.
A very slightly stereotypic Mayan boss.
Yeah. Pretty much all you have to do is hit him when he's like has his like hopscotch thing on the ground, and then after you hit him, wait until he stops flashing, bonk him again, and then just repeat.
Did you literally get hurt by him after you had beaten him?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect design. Oh, that's the end of the part.
Only Harry can be hurt by a boss. Be hurt by a boss. Be hurt.